Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task.
And he's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Single back, takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third down play for this offense. Direct snap to the back. Across the 45 now. Great move there. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Hey, Chris, how about the running back here on 3rd down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple yards for the first down. You can almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being attacked. But ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense starts with a short field. Hand off to the right side. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
third down attempt for this offense. Handoff running right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And the runner takes off to his right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the running back's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Of course, a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And then first down, right back to the running game. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, just the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Jordan. Receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Sticking with the running game. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. Going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Snags the quick throw. And he'll be brought down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And this one is right through. And that puts them back on top.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Pressure is coming. Going to create outside the pocket now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's an important first down on that running play. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, USC.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
USC 17.
Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. He has been a game wrecker today for this defense, taking advantage of this big stage.
And Chris, when we sat down with him in our production meeting, he didn't have a lot to say. He was very focused on what he needed to do. Just had a feeling he might step up and have a big game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
First and 10 play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On the toss play, runner moving left. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here's the second down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled, but first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They've built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete, and their drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Cut quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 31, USC
kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
To kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On the run, it's Jones. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here's that defense shifting again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game. The lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back in motion now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The important 3rd down play coming up. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, sack. The senior on his defense making a big play. Let's be honest. All wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.